Hey guys, it is so great to see you again after months and months of school. I'm making another video. It's summer and there's no more tests, no more homework, and I'm so glad because all the stress is just gone. Um, so I want to talk to you guys about something kind of serious. Um, and it's about self-confidence. And I don't know. I don't really know how to say this. And, I'm going to choke over my own words. Because it's really hard to say this. But if I could go back in time and tell myself these things, I would. I definitely would. The main thing is, what I really just want to tell you is that there are going to be a lot of people in your life who are going to be mean to you, who are going to say unbelievably rude things. Like, you can't even imagine it. And that's the thing. You can't change how people judge you, but you can change how you react to it. And I know I'm not the perfect person. I judge people when I don't even know them. I say things that I regret later, and we all do that. But you have to forgive yourself, because you can't look back on your life and have the voice inside your head just be like, wow, you really screwed up that time. You have to let it go. And you have to, and when you do that, you have to forgive other people too. Because they're going through the exact same thing that you are, even though you don't believe it. And issues about yourself that are really going to come up are, your self-image of yourself. You're going to think of yourself as ugly, and I didn't have a boyfriend, so, I don't have a boyfriend, so, I kind of looked at myself like, what am I doing wrong? Other people, people around me I see all the time, that have boyfriends. Like, one time I was sitting around, this whole group of people, and I just kind of realized that all of them had boyfriends except me. And, it kind of makes you think pretty harshly about yourself, and especially this one girl who I know is watching this video. This one time, I don't think I can forget it. It's hard to forget. But she was like, wow, I'm so fat. And I just kind of looked at her like, because she was skinny. She was like my weight. And that's the thing. I mean, I'm going to finish the story, but I'm going to, get into another one. It's going to be long. Don't have these negative thoughts in your head. You have to train yourself to kind of fight back these negative things. Like, when you think of yourself as fat, you just don't feed the fire. Just let it go. Like, don't be hung over it. I mean, like I said before, people will be mean to you, and if they call you fat, that shouldn't really matter to you. Because the only opinion that matters to you is yourself. And don't let other people, change your opinion of yourself. When you go through teenage years, people will do things like wear different clothes or do these things that kind of make you want to do the same thing, like peer pressure. Sorry, I can't get this out. And you know what? you have to ask yourself, when I say yes to others, make sure you're not saying no to yourself. That's, I heard that quote somewhere, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I just really hope you understand what I mean and you're, being patient with me. So, that's the thing, because some people think, oh, I'm too fat. But, when I look at myself, like, there are a lot of things I would change about my body, and I'm skinny. Like, it's not always just one way to be beautiful. Like, skinny people might wish to have more meat on their bones, and fatter people, might wish to be skinnier. But I know it's kind of hard to understand, but just think about other people who wish they had your life. Because I know I'm not the only one who's looked at somebody else and thought, wow, what I would do to have her life. And I'm really sorry. I am, not making any sense right now. But, you have to think to yourself, 30 years from now, is it really gonna matter? Oh crap, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. It's the worst video ever. Oh my gosh, anyway, I don't know. Just kind of remember that in the back of your mind, that you are valuable. And if you ever think to yourself that you're not, just remember that you're always valuable. You're never worthless. You're always worth something. And when people say mean stuff to you, that's usually because they see the same thing in themselves, or they're jealous. And another thing, I've been jealous before, and it's not a fun thing. It's not. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Seriously, there was a time when I was my self-confidence was so low that, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. Experience is the best teacher, and I've been through a lot. Even though I'm really young, I have learned a lot. And you're going to be betrayed by people. You're going to go through things that you never, ever thought you would go through. You're going to have your heart torn into pieces. And, wow, I'm getting kind of emotional because I can kind of remember this time when my best friend, she kind of, this is really hard for me. She started hanging out with new friends, but of course I didn't. I was still stuck with her as my main friend, I talked to other people, but I didn't really have real friends, serious friends, like Melissa. Crap, I said her name. Oh, I said her name. Oops. I didn't really have friends like her. This is the jealous thing I'm talking about. She had her life handed to her on a silver platter, and through my whole life, I had to reach out and grab things. I just had to reach out and grab it. I had to work for it. I didn't just get it handed to me. And it kind of left me brokenhearted because, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. when you lose a friend, it's like someone dies. I mean, and you know that nothing you do is ever gonna. Sorry. You know that nothing you do is ever gonna bring them back. And I was friends with her. I had the strongest friendship with her ever. We told each other everything, and we were so close. And it's like it all just disappeared. And it was terrible. Just sitting there, and I just kind of thought to myself, we aren't best friends at all. We're we're like, it's hard. It's really hard because it's like, I seriously thought of her as my sister, and she was just gone. Like, it was terrible. It really was. And I'm still not over it. I mean, it's not like we don't talk to each other anymore, but it's like, I feel like a stuffed animal and a kindergartner, like, love each other the best. Like, we're just like, feel like nothing would ever change, and then suddenly my best preschool buddy grew up, and I'm just left behind to sit in the closet. You know, she just moved on with her life, and I was just still stuck here. And it's just terrible. And I'm really sorry for this, like, crying in front of you guys, but I just need to get this out. And this is gonna be really long, but I don't expect anyone to watch this. Like, just don't. Just, like, you shouldn't have to sit and see me, like, talk on and on about how I feel and stuff, but I just have no idea how to go on from here. I mean, I honestly think I've said everything I needed to say, and I don't really think I can add anything more to this. Okay. Well, thanks for you people out there who actually made it to the end. Until next time, bye!